I would like to introduce a Carey School alumni, Kendall Peck, in his Panther Points of Pride video.
Hi, my name is Kendall Peck, and I graduated from Carey High School in 1985. The thing that does stand out to me if I think back at my time at Carey School probably aren't real specific memories, but just the fact that I was able to be involved in so many different things. Of course, athletics, it's kind of unique that you can be involved in all the sports at a given school, but also the variety is really wide. FFA, involved in the academics and school leadership. So I think my fondest memory is just the fact that I was able to be involved in so many different things during my time in school. My favorite teacher would have to be Ronald Peck, who taught music. And the reason why, of course, is he was my dad. So by far my favorite teacher. If I was pushed to go outside of my family, I think probably towards perhaps Hubert Kirkland, just due to the fact that it seemed like, at least towards the end of my time in high school, I'd be with him at least one period of the day for government or history or something, and then also he was the football coach, and so just in terms of the amount of time that I was able to spend with the teacher, and who was also a really good role model in his family and in his life, I would think towards Hubert Kirkland. When I was in school, my friend situation was probably a little unique in that we had 3 boys in our class, myself and Chad Jolly and Will Neal, and 3 girls, Dodie Yorn and Sheena Lee and Joni Sparks, who graduated together. So we had a really small graduating class. So from that perspective, I think we were all close and good friends. We got to know each other really well, at least, and definitely spent a lot of time together. But we were small, but I think we had a really strong class in a lot of ways. So when I was in high school thinking about my career, I assumed I probably would get a degree in teaching and then return to Carey and teach there and probably take over my dad's ranch. So that was the plan when I left high school. Right now, what I'm doing is teaching at BYU, Idaho. I'm in the chemistry department, but I haven't taught for a little while because I'm also responsible for the online degrees and programs. My title is Dean of Online Programs. So I spend a lot of time working on and developing the programs that our students can take when they're online students. So it's quite a different job than I thought I would be doing when I was in high school, and it's even changed a number of different times in the different responsibilities I've had, even though I'm still working for the same place where I work for BYU, Idaho. When I left Carey School, realizing that it was a really small school and had a really small graduating class, I think it's natural to wonder about if your preparation is what it needs to be to move on to the next step if you're going to college and so forth. What I found was that college is quite different than high school, but that there wasn't a deficit in terms of how I was prepared. I mean, to a large extent, college is about working hard and applying yourself. And what I found was through working hard, making a good effort, solid effort, and being consistent, that the preparation that I had through high school, regardless of the fact that it was small, and maybe even benefited by the fact that it was small, but I definitely was prepared for the next step. When I left Carey High School, I started at Riggs College, 2-year school. I spent a year there before serving the LDS mission, went back to Riggs College and finished my associate degree. From there, I went to the University of Utah and completed a bachelor's degree in chemistry. And I interviewed at a number of different graduate schools, but decided to stay at the University of Utah and joined the College of Pharmacy and got a PhD in pharmaceutics and pharmaceutical chemistry. So from there, with that degree, my first position was in research and development at Abbott Laboratories, a pharmaceutical company in the Chicago area, where I did drug dosage, formulation, and development for a few years, which I actually enjoyed very much. It was fun to live in the Midwest, and also the company was an exciting and interesting place to work, and I was able to apply the things that I had learned as I went through school. But I also was given the opportunity and an offer to return to Idaho and to teach at Riggs College, which I accepted that position 20 years ago and began teaching chemistry. And from that point in time, I've stayed here at this position. The university has changed. It was Riggs College, and now it's BYU, Idaho. But I've worked in a number of different roles in teaching and administration. And currently, I'm working with online programs and the Pathway Worldwide program. If I was going to give advice to the class of 2018, the world that they're going to enter into now, it really would just be to take time to think about what your interests are, what your talents are, and where you'd like to live up, and set goals and make a plan. There's really not necessarily a specific right answer, obviously, for everyone what that should be. I mean, I teach college, and so I think going to college is great. It may not be the right thing for everyone, but I think what's really important is that you think about what it is that you want to do. Don't think too much about the barriers or the challenges of getting there, but set goals to accomplish those things that you want to do. Probably the worst thing that could happen is that you would do nothing and let life come to you. The best thing that could happen is that you would set goals and work towards those goals, and realizing all along the way that there's really nothing wrong with changing your plans and even your goals as you learn more and get more experience. In fact, almost everyone who starts college or starts on a career will change their course and change their plans. But the main thing is that you learn and you gain experience as you try to achieve goals, and you'll end up at better places than if you let the world come to you. If I think about the things that I'm most proud of or satisfied with in life, definitely would start with the family that I'm a part of, for my wife and my children, and just the opportunity to see them learn and grow, struggle at the same time, but to reach their goals, really to set goals and try to reach those goals. So I'm proud of their efforts and the chance that I've had to learn and grow with them. Proud's probably not the word that I would use, but I've had a very satisfying career in a lot of ways. I love the opportunity that I've had to work with students who I've been able to teach in the college classes that I've taught in my association with them, and in some ways it's the same as with my children, because I'm always excited when I learn about their successes and see what they're accomplishing in life. I've taught long enough that I have doctors and dentists and other professionals in the field of chemistry and other areas that will stay in touch and let me know how they're doing. And so that's really satisfying when your career can take you in those directions, and you have those type of interactions that are fulfilling from a human interest or a personal perspective that well. So I'm very grateful for the opportunities I've had and for how those opportunities have led me through the career that I've been able to be a part of, and as well as the family that I'm fortunate to be a part of. I'm Kendall Peck, and I graduated from Carey High School.